But there's still so much CC going down. Shark Guy is nearly dead. Lopachinski putting in work, but that's a huge volley bear ultimate there. And Wesley and Shield, they clean up the fight. Blaze, he's trying to make the solo play. He looks for that upper 90. Gravity make a pulser, puts it low and gets the goal. And so that will be the Condors.
Angle going, working up the flash. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, all down at once right at the start of the round. That was Condors. Probably the quickest round.
Conestoga College is setting the stage for a new era in gaming. In 2025, we're opening a state-of-the-art esports venue, a premier facility for high-performing gamers in Canada.
In this 10,000 square foot facility, we're putting you in the center of the action. The facility will have 50 top-tier PC stations, 5 console stations, immersive VR stations, a team operations room, a full production suite, and a premier competition stage.
Esports is a rapidly evolving industry with global viewership of 532 million in 2022. This initiative goes beyond esports. It's also a platform for forging bonds, making memories, and creating connections.
Since 2020, Condors Esports continues to evolve, providing industry-leading facilities and experiences to the esports community.
Conestoga's esports venue expresses a sustainable and intentional future to compete, play, and work, all powered by gaming.
Esports is for everybody. That's what makes this so special, where there's not a lot of barrier to entry. It's, do you have a passion for gaming? That's all it really takes. There's so many different things involved in this. It really does take that full team to make a successful event run. And that's what this program does. You got the lighting going on, you got the video capture going on, you got the whole production crew that are packaging this all together, you have the shoutcasting that's happening. We want to be, that pinnacle for esports. We want students to come here, learn from industry best, and launch their careers in esports. You have that new arena that's being built. To have that investment through the college, it proves a lot. We're invested in this. This can lead to something really big and something really neat and something that you're really invested in. It's $1 billion industry, and we really can't wait to see where this goes.
Well, look at that. We're hanging out on a weekend here at Conestoga College. It's time for some Condors Esports. And you see in front of you right there the Call of Duty squad. They're going to be kicking it off in just a little bit. Playoffs continue on. Ain't no rest for the wicked. It's weekend, and it's COD time. I'm Leaf, and Heck has decided to give up his freedom.
What am I doing here?
I have no
It's Saturday.
idea.
Why am I here?
Why are you here?
Why am I here?
No one invited you.
No, I just appeared here. I was at home a second ago, and I'm just here now. I'm in the room. I can't escape it.
It's what casts a spell of ever returning.
And I'm here now. But you know what? At least I get some good Call of Duty gameplay to watch tonight,
I think that's the thing. Going into this is a big match for them. I mean, we already got word they've already qualified for the next league up by making it this far into
the Super Conference.
Exactly, a Super Conference. That sounds so intimidating. Honestly, it sounds a little bit too try hard. But
yeah, maybe. It's got the Helldivers feel to it.
Right. But this is your squad that's made it into the Super Conference.
Oh, yeah.
They'll be spreading democracy tonight. Hopefully, they're facing off against St. Clair, and we'll talk about them in a second because they're a little intimidating. But yeah, J-Ray, Dremo, Frizzy, Shaco, and Mr. Coach Eric at the end there. I don't think Coach is in
He's not
today.
in today.
No, he's not. But the 4 players are. They're here, locked in. We saw J-Ray before, leaning back. Dremo was in, getting warmed up.
He was laser focused when I saw him at the end of the desk.
He was locked in. And then Frizzy was wandering around. Shaco, again, playing a little bit, but he was hanging out with exactly how he is right now, actually. Yeah. But yeah, no, I think they definitely are looking at this match as like a pride point. They want to win this, and I do think they're taking it seriously. They also know the challenge ahead of them. We talked about it as they moved on through the bracket. The St. Clair was waiting for them into the next little bit there, and this is the squad you don't usually want to come across unless you're trying to make a point because they're good.
Yeah, St. Clair is a big dominating threat in the collegiate esports world here. They've got so many good teams and so many good titles, and it is the same for this Call of Duty team we'll be up against tonight. If these guys can break through St. Clair and move on, I think it'll be a pretty easy journey on their way to the finals.
I mean, that's our hopes, right?
Our hopes.
I mean, yeah, you can only hope. But yeah, I think even the bracket aside, playing against them is just something that as an Ontario school you want to win because St. Clair across the board in every esport is always the team to beat.
100%. They're definitely like the big looming enemy of all these other colleges. You take these guys down in the playoffs, you're sending a message out to everybody, man. You're letting everyone know you're not someone to be, joked around with.
Absolutely. And I'm just curious if you want to see the maps today.
I guess.
So it's probably just Invasion again. We got so much Invasion the other day.
Look at that.
Hey, we got to mix up, though, some Karachi for Search and Destroy and Control, Skid Row. And then right back to sandwiching in is Invasion.
Only 3 maps today.
Yeah. Well, what are you saying? 3-0?
No, I mean like 3 different maps today.
Oh, I see.
Like there's only 3. There's 5 in the series. It could be 3-0. It could be.
Yeah, that's true. And it could be either way. They scrimmed them the other day, and they said it went both ways. There was a 3-2 for their favor, and then a 3-1 in favor of St. Clair.
Even neutral matches we saw. So
it's honestly very close, and that's all I said was winnable, and I got the winnable back out of J-Ray.
What more do you need to know?
The seed of confidence is planted. They know what they got to do. They know they can take them down. Even in the last series, it wasn't a 3-0.
No.
Right? They took a map off of them. So as long as they played their band picks right here, they should be good. I'm very happy to see that Invasion isn't an S&D or Control. Hardpoint seems to be a little bit better.
Better for their chances, get Invasion on that game mode. And seeing Karachi as well, we've seen these guys have an excellent win rate on Karachi.
Right.
Mostly hardpoint, though. I don't think we've seen them play Control Karachi yet.
Yeah, well, we got S&D and Karachi.
Yes.
So it'll be interesting to see. Hopefully they can at least win that first map. So that way, if those Karachis don't go well, we do end up on Skid Row. Generally a good map of theirs. Now, granted, the other day, yesterday, we did see them lose. Or was it Thursday? Sorry. It was Thursday. We did see them lose on Skid Row against their opponents, the team that we thought might have been able to 3-1. And we lost the Skid Row, right? So, yeah. So hopefully,
was that was Skid Row Hardpoint we're seeing?
It was Skid Row Hardpoint.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was tight. It was really close. It was really close series. But it is a map that you kind of expect this squad to walk away with. I mean, even Anton said, "Oh, it's a lock." No, that's a lock. And then it wasn't.
It wasn't. No. Maybe he cursed it. Maybe that was why. We just don't say that today.
Well, yeah, he said it too. He's like, I'm like, one caster. It's usually never both.
Yes.
But one caster will probably have a curse. Sometimes it's neither. But once you know you got the curse, you stop trying to make any predictions. It was definitely on him that
you just sit there and you talk about what's happening. You don't talk about the future. You just you chill out and you cast the present.
Production said that was his one, and if he does it again, he's fired.
Oh,
so good luck, Anton.
Yeah, good luck, buddy. I don't see you want to cast much, but you're already in very deep water.
Yeah, you're already in trouble. But yeah, hopefully neither one of us have it here. So that's why I'm going to say pretty neutral until I find out where that power lies.
That's what, just sit in the middle. Say, you know what, we're going to have a good match tonight. Both these teams are wanting to move forward. Of course, it's playoffs, and they're both very high skill, high tier teams. So I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see what happens.
I've said it. It's just so funny. We're waiting for the match to get ready, so now I'm digressing and breaking down etymology or phrases. But
a lot of big boy words.
I heard the phrase, both of them want to move on, and I'm like, well, yeah, of course. And it reminds me of the statement. There's a boxing match. This comes from Mitch Hedberg, and he said there was a boxing match you heard on TV, and they said it's a fight to finish. To the finish, and he said, that's a good place to end. Of course, it's a fight to the finish. Where else would it go?
That's the idea, isn't it?
It's one of those equivalent phrases of like, they both want to win. That's why they're playing.
I hope so. I hope so. Stakes are even higher, though. What I'm trying to get across is, playoffs. It's serious. It is quarters, so it's not that deep yet. But because of the rankings of both these teams tonight, it's almost more serious than what we might see moving forward.
Again, playoffs aside, they've already locked in Super Conference. It's not really what it's about anymore. This is just proving to themselves that
bragging rights are nice.
They're at the top, and they've earned that spot in Super Conference, and they can shut down one of the better schools in the region. That's what's on the line. And
I'd want to say I beat St. Clair if I was them. I'd want to walk around. I'd get like a T-shirt that says it. I beat St. Clair.
I'm just very concerned that they're going to get in their own heads. I mean, you saw it on, again, Drummo and Shaco very locked in right now. J-Ray was chilling. You could still kind of see it in his eyes. Like, they want this win, right? Like, that they're thinking about the match coming up. I want them to still have fun. And I hope they can still walk away from this having fun, even if it is a loss, because sometimes you get to these moments where it's going to be a good series and you forget to have fun. Now all you have are negative emotions.
You don't want to be too locked in almost, like you want to take it seriously. You want to play to win, but you got to, still play like it's a video game, right? Like it's not necessarily like life or death for the players themselves. It's in terms of playoff it is, but like these guys will still walk away once the day's done.
Yeah, in Super Conference.
Exactly. Right? Like have fun with it. And I've honestly seen more teams that have fun with it, are joking around, smiling, win the games than the ones that are like calming everything super serious and they're getting mad at it.
Well, because
you go downhill at that point.
You can overthink it too, and your mechs, you hesitate, and then your mech might be a little shaky. You're not going off reactions.
Yep.
You guys are on the team right now because you're the best in just at a base level. Fundamentally, you got the skills to be here. I know there's a lot they work on, but also there's something inherent to their skill level that they're here. So you got to trust on those instincts.
Exactly. They on the team for a reason, and they're going to show us exactly why they are on the team tonight. Seen a lot of good stuff, a lot of good lineups and everything from these guys. Just general movement as well. You just got to stick to that and use what you know instead of, like you said, overthinking things. And then you take that moment to hesitate. And it's such a quick, fast-paced game like this in Call of Duty. Any small moment you wait and lose the advantage, it's all over.
Well, while we're looking at them on screen, I want to go down the line here, starting off with Drummo. I mean, something just so we know what to expect when they do hit the map here. Drummo, he's oftentimes that support player. You don't see him lasering. You don't see him roaming a lot. He's the guy supporting. Oftentimes, He's there to get that trade. He is so smart when it comes to knowing which player needs support, which player is likely about to get into an engagement, and which player is going to need that backup. Dremo, you want to watch out for him as a support. If he's in a position, he probably knows action's about to go down there. Very smart. Next up to him, Frizzy. That's another one of our roamers. This is one of those guys you love to see taking those weird angles, trying to get some of those flanks, and just running around inside houses.
Just throw an SMG in this guy's hand, and he's just going to hunt those other team players down like crazy.
That's what it is. So, yeah, keep an eye out for him. And then Shaco. This man fits in so nicely. We heard it from the squad themselves. Anton was talking about it. Coach was talking about it. The reason Shaco fits in is Shaco is an objective player.
Yes.
Shaco will be there, and his reposition. Watch his movement. You talked about movement before. Watch his movement when he's on an objective and he takes out someone trying to get on maybe in a hard point, and the way he moves and slides and repositions, you would have thought he's a sniper in his previous life, the amount of times he repositions.
His previous life.
Yeah. Did I say next or?
What?
Oh, yeah, okay, his previous life.
Yeah.
But
in his next life.
Yeah, in his next life he might be.
He's getting ready.
Preparing for it. But yeah, no, so watch him on the points. And J-Ray, another roamer. This man's always got that lockdown. He's watching for flanks. Especially on Invasion, you watch him making sure no one is trying to sneak up on his
There's a lot of different
teammates.
lanes to watch on Invasion. Of course, he's always going to be having his team's backs covered.
Oh, we just missed it on camera the other day. I felt so bad because I didn't see it either. This man dropped a 4-piece in the matter of like 2 seconds, killed the entire opponent's team. Like just dropped them all.
Wow.
And so I just suddenly saw death markers and the kill feed was just his name. And I didn't register it right away because my brain didn't expect something like that to happen.
Like that quickly in this because, you know, it's not a super crazy time to kill.
Yeah.
But getting 4 that quickly, like almost instantaneously, is insane.
He lit them up. And so that's why I say both him and Frizzy, you watch out. They're going to take those weird angles that you might not expect them from. They're the action cams. Those are the guys that you're going to get those exciting pieces
shots
on, right? But even speaking still, Dremo was the other day lighting it up too. I mean, he was dropping 2-piece, 3 pieces, left, right, center. So all of these guys can shoot. They all know how to shoot.
I hope so.
I hope so. It's called, it's a game about shooting. But it's not just that he's there as that kind of glue for the squad. He can get involved when it comes to those mechs.
Like they all can carry their weight, and then even if they need to fill another position because there's a hole, they're able to do just that.
Exactly. And that's what I love to see about this squad is the dynamicism around them. But the big thing is making sure Shaco, if Shaco's on point, and I hope so. He's cranking Red. How many Red Bulls have they just had?
There's a lot of Red Bulls on that desk right now.
That's
a lot of caffeine running through these guys' systems.
Yeah, so I'm hoping they're cranked up and ready to go. Okay, so there's one. They're hydrating too. We got water.
Yeah.
There's no who had the juice the other day? I think that was the Val team, wasn't it? It was like a thing of pineapple juice.
Yeah, that was like last week. Yeah,
that was great.
A thing of pineapple juice.
That was
on
great.
The desk.
Yeah, and there's 2 more there over by J-Ray. Yeah, so hopefully again they're feeling it. They're getting locked in.
Yes.
And they've been getting a lot of warm up. One of the issues is that they didn't have a lot of time to get warm up on Thursday, which is why I think it went to Game 5, went to the 5th map. They had some tech issues just early on that prevented them. They lost a good 15-20 minutes of warm up time. So
classic Call of Duty tech issues. That's how
right.
it goes. We should be good today. We're a few days after update day, so
let's hope the caster curse isn't on you.
it's not on me.
Because
No,
you just broke everything if it is.
All the magic's been spent on me already. I'm out of magic. Okay.
Okay.
I got teleported here.
That's true.
Yeah.
That was my magic that brought you here.
Oh, then maybe I.
You might still have some left.
Oh no! I'm just, you know what? Like I said, I'm going to talk about the present now. Okay, that's all I'm going to do.
That is very true. But yeah, no, this squad, I love that they've gotten that final piece that they need.
Yes.
Took a little bit just to work Shaco in, but now that the Shaco's in that mix too, I love that.
Shaking things up.
And the squad looks like they're feeling good. Really, I mean, it looks like, regardless of how tight some of the series are, the overall construction of this squad feels a lot more complete now.
They feel very consistent now. Based on the games I've seen recently, I feel like there hasn't really been much of an off day, except, when there's technical issues, that's hard to say for the team's fault. But when they get that practice in, they get that warm up.
Air props.
Air props?
They're air props in.
Okay.
So I just wanted to get involved.
Yeah, I've seen them very consistent recently, and that's what matters, right?
Yeah. Well, we're going to find out if they can do it right off the bat. I'm hoping map 1 is a win in case Karachi doesn't go well. But playoffs carry on 5 maps to shut down St. Clair. Mr. Ohek, it's time to begin.
I'm ready. Let's see it starting with Invasion Hardpoint.
Yes, sir.
Seen some difficulties from these guys before on this map. Haven't seen much of Hardpoint experience. Mostly, it's usually search and destroy, and First Blood already in the hands of St. Clair.
Yeah, it doesn't matter that we get a trade out there. As we get ourselves onto point there, they're going to wrap up a couple points, but the fights are still going on, and we win out. Overall, look at what's going on down there. J-Ray already trying to be a nuisance.
He's just disrupting, buying time for the rest of his team to gain points, especially having Frizzy sitting behind that dumpster there, gaining some extra currency for his team to rack up. It's a nice little spot. It's hard, because once one side of the point is conquered by one team, you got to push in and get them out.
Yeah, it gets very difficult, especially with a lot of that cover inside these buildings. The tank is going to help you out a lot, but you still have to get past that to get to point. And unfortunately, the flank doesn't work out for the Condors.
You can't stack that tank hard, though. That thing can blow up. You got to watch out for those.
Yeah.
See another hardpoint switch coming in soon, making its way over to construction.
Right. P2 is a very difficult one to get on. So the fact that we're already playing for it and already on it is a wonderful play for the Condors. They gave up the other point, and now they're going to be able to start getting ahead in points.
Wasn't that many points actually gained on the first hardpoint there.
Held them off.
Yeah. Both teams kind of just contesting it, but right now Conestoga already with the advantage, bringing it up to 23-11, but backing off a bit just to, get themselves in a better position, push these guys back, and J-Ray getting up close and personal. Couldn't quite find the kill, gets shut down. St. Clair's going to push forward to take the advantage.
That just shows how they're thinking now going forward. J-Ray multiple times has been trying to be just a prick in the side of their sides. Yeah,
he's playing nuisance today. That's what he's doing.
Oh, I love it.
See the switch at the hard point.
Yeah,
gonna happen real soon. 13 seconds left on the clock. These guys want to probably reposition, get ready for the second one.
Yeah. Ooh, rotate for P3 going in our favor. One player left out. It's Priestley. He's going to be looking around for teammates. If we lose this gunfight, no, that's going to be huge for St. Clair.
Jerry with the melee kill. Smack the guy in the back of the head. Conestoga right now struggling to rotate their way around St. Clair, taking control of this new hardpoint. And there's a lot of map these guys are going to have to cover to get across. While St. Clair, they got that spawn advantage. They're just able to trickle their players slowly in and just stagger Conestoga's advance.
Yeah, no, this is a good spawn for St. Clair. They got the point as well. Condors might be looking for P4 if they want to secure some points and keep this as even as possible. They're just trying to get some picks. They're holding them off, and they're making sure that spawn stays on the other side there as they work their way towards P4.
Let's see. We see up close Shaco gets shut down right outside of the point. 18 seconds left on the clock. There's still some points to be gained here, but if Conestoga wants to fight for it now, we're going to find out soon. They're kind of just swarming around and creating might have a net around St. Clair right now.
J-Ray again getting that kill. There's going to be another one in the vicinity, but they are going to force spawn down to the other side, which is what they wanted.
Okay, right in the middle of the map here, right in center for both these teams. Park's coming up as the current hard point. St. Clair is already there, flushing out Conestoga. Dremo stuck in a bit of a duel here. Can't quite seem to find this guy. Getting some damage out.
Come on, Dremo.
Oh, he runs away, backs out, giving Dremo the space. But Conestoga, they can't find their way into point.
Yeah, no, I mean, what they wanted is to buy some time. The problem is that it gave a lot of time for St. Clair to flank up behind them. That's a two-piece for Priestley.
St. Clair right now is just taking absolute map control over Conestoga. They're struggling to find any picks, to get any space gained, and just the kills are going completely in the favor of St. Clair.
Yeah, this is one problem with this map is that you're kind of forced onto ARs, and a couple of our players love those SMGs. That's why you see J-Ray running around, and Frizzy with the pistol as well. Might feel a little more comfortable.
Seconds left, and an unfortunate new point spawn for Conestoga. Once again, St. Clair just maintaining dominion over this right side of the map. It's going to be difficult to push in, and the advantage St. Clair holds is heavy.
No, that's what St. Clair was playing for. They know the next point's going to be there. They don't need Courtyard. If they can get a couple points off it, that's fine. But if they can keep Condors spawn, force the other side, they're good. But Condors make their way in, and that should give them a spawn on that side as well.
Nice. I like to see that. I like the conversion, just trying to bring the map into your favor before you get ready to go after this objective. We already see Flush onto site. J-Ray going around. He passes one, finds the second, gets the kill, but trades it back out. Conestoga right now, only 3 players left to push on. And Ooh, it's not going their way. They can't get past
Doesn't
those
matter.
concrete barriers.
Got spawned, though, and they should be able to just keep that pressure on, trying to force people off point, but they need to get in there. That point is going to be moving very soon, and that lead is extremely extended on the side of St. Clair.
Oh, man. Priestley and Brandon just keeping that point locked down. Conestoga facing a wall, unable to pass through. Kills going out like crazy. And we're going to see the next switch already in a 140-point advantage in the hands of St. Clair. Conestoga's going to need a real big comeback.
That was some quick math, I got to just say.
Thank you.
Very well done.
Usually doesn't happen that well.
All right. Well, Frizzy's going to start the train. This is where things go. Big boy time. Let's see if we can light them up. Still full squad for St. Clair on the board, and they're still taking our players down one by one.
Getting ready for an attack here, just waiting for players to respawn, regroup, and get ready to push onto this hard point. The struggle is real, though. See a trade out Frizzy and J-Ray coming around. J-Ray's trying to get in, get up close, double kill under his belt. Can he flush out more, though, in time? Yeah,
he's flanking again. He's doing everything he can to try to cut down these other angles. That's a great kill for J-Ray. With 2 players left on the board, he is going to be eliminated, but the spread now, as Condors try to control St. Clair's spawn, is a little wider, but they still have point.
Oh, no. They just haven't been able to take control for a while now. Conestoga, heavy
and
lead in the name of St. Clair.
P2, this is such a hard point to take back as well. I don't know if they're going to be able to. If they can, they got a kill there. 3 left, but they got to make that push on. And at this point, with the rest of the St. Clair players spawned and ready to go, I don't think they're going to be able to get on this point.
No, the map control's just insane. St. Clair is just keeping Conestoga at bay right now, making sure the spawns are not in their favor while they hold absolute control. We're going to see just only 10 points away. Conestoga needs to get on. They need to get a touch contest and shut them down. See what happens here. Shaco going forward, takes out one behind Bulldozer. Oh, 4 points away, and Brandon with the double kill, the kill streak.
They got the points. This is good. They at least extend the stay that they get in map 1. The problem is that point is about to disappear, and we already see St. Clair already looking to move to next as well. I guess they want a couple picks as well.
Well, they might get it here. 2 seconds left on the clock. They're bringing them 1 point away. Can they get it? No, 249. Conestoga with no space for mistakes right now. Trying to get it ready for the 1 player from St. Clair. Clearing out the way for the map 1 victory.
A really smart split from St. Clair. They sent 2. They held the line around Courtyard to P2, and then once they realized they can get the kill as a 4-piece team, they can move in, get as many points off of that P2, and then the other 2 players already started rotating here to P3, as you see on your screen right now.
It's like they got 2 duos going around the map, getting ready, taking control. And I want to point something out right now for Conestoga. Look at Brandon on the other side of St. Clair, 23-7. He was absolutely wiping the board that game. He was getting kills upon kills upon kills. And, you know, you might need a few players to shut that guy down.
I think a lot of it came the fact that they were playing their team shots a lot. I mean, there were multiple times we saw J-Ray get a kill, and immediately, as he's mid-shooting, someone else is there. And usually for us, that's what Dremo's doing. Dremo's generally playing with one of their players to make sure that they can get that trade. The issue, St. Clair was so good at making sure that trade was always in their favor.
Yes, they were staggering us so much. We couldn't get a proper push going. The map control as well from St. Clair, making Conestoga have those spawns that are not in their favor relentlessly, was really difficult to be able to get a push going to retake those hard points.
Yeah, the thing with the Condors there is it looked like they knew what they needed to do, and they knew where they needed to be. The problem was that St. Clair just... they weren't thinking about doing it; they were doing it. It felt like a lot of that was instinctual for these guys. It was to the point that it wasn't reactive; it was just control. And no, it was hard point. I know, it's funny, but they had control.
Yes.
So, yeah. Well, we'll see. I mean, Invasion we know isn't particularly most people's favorite map, but maybe Karachi can go.
Hopefully. You're saying earlier we want that Invasion to be sort of that pillow, that cushion in case Karachi does not go in our favor. So losing this map 1, going on to these next 2 maps might be a different story now for Conestoga, looking a little more grim as we advance on, because it is best of 5, right? They only have so much space.
Right. Yeah, this is tough. You know what I think it is? I think it's my fault.
Was it your fault?
Yeah, well, I think what's happening is like I my energy, because I have a headache right now.
Okay.
And I think my energy is being stuffed, and it's stuffing the Condors' energy. So
you're
I
spreading
might
it
have,
over there,
I
your
might have
headache?
the caster curse today, because I'm just saying, I also called that I would I want to map 1 win so that if the Karachis go bad, that we're still good to go to Skid Row.
Wow. Well, you know what? that means I'm safe. I didn't do anything wrong today.
Cool. So
Good
you
for
get
me.
to, you get
Sweet.
to tell us what to
Thank
do.
you. Win. What more do you need to do? You
Okay.
just got to win. You just got to go forward, and you got to
I had to
kill them
think
and
way
win.
too hard about that.
Yeah, you gave me like the 1,000-yard stare when I said that.
Yeah, that is what I hope they do. But yeah,
Yes,
we got to move to Karachi though, and hopefully we can lock it in there.
I think what they need to do is they are splitting up a little too much as well. You were saying about the team shots. St. Clair, they played tight together. You didn't
Yeah.
really see them disperse as much. So maybe Conestoga will take a look at that and say, you know what? Let's play a bit more as a team, you know? You're always saying those, both Frizzy and J-Ray are looking for those flanks, and they're not quite working the way they want them to.
No, well, we're getting one, but we're losing the trades
Exactly,
overall.
right?
Yeah. Well, S&D's a little different.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So, and also just from my experience, and maybe they'll argue this against me, but S&D doesn't always seem to be their strongest
Game mode?
Okay. So we'll see how it goes.
What do you think is? I think control. I think they've done really good on control.
They're generally really good on control. Yeah. Hardpoint and control.
Which sucks because we only see control once.
Right. Well, hardpoint as well. Hardpoint is generally
Yeah.
a game mode they're pretty good on as well. Maybe we'll see it. I mean, we saw it the other day. Their high rise looked really well. They played that so well. Shaco was a key player in that, but this isn't a high rise.
There's no high rise today.
There's
None of that,
not,
sir.
yeah.
Nope. No tall buildings for you to look at.
No, not at all. Well, how many tall buildings are there in?
I mean, Karachi's got some tall buildings, I guess. Not as tall as high rise, but like there's some tall ones.
It's all relative.
Yeah.
Everything's tall if you're an ant.
I'm not an ant though.
How do you
It
know?
doesn't matter to me.
How do you know?
Don't get in my head like this right now. I was looking at Reddit theories the other day, like really scary ones.
I didn't expect you to have a relevant story to this.
And there's one theory that I was like, wow, that's crazy how, I forget what it was called, but it was the theory of that there's no way to know everyone else around you is real.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's
The only thing for sure you can know is that you are real.
Yeah, it's just I think, therefore I am.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because everything, I mean, the reality is everything in your head is
In my
just
head.
a hallucination of,
Exactly.
of what your brain thinks everything
I love
around
how
it looks
everyone
like.
always says your brain. That's just you.
Huh?
You are the brain.
Well, that's true. The brain just made all this other stuff to be able to interact with
We're
the
just
world.
a brain in a flesh mech suit. That's all
I
we
am
are.
Brian.
No, you're not. You're Brody.
Yeah, well, it's just
You got the
a
first two
disguise.
letters right. I'll give you that.
Yeah, it's
That was
just a
close.
disguise.
It was a disguise? You're Brian all along?
I was Brian all along.
It doesn't really change anything, does it?
And,
I don't have anything against Brian's.
I'm closer to a brain.
Okay.
So I'm smarter than you.
So you're smart.
No, you're actually graduating.
I am graduating. I'm going to have a diploma pretty soon. So,
So congratulations.
I'm doing good. Thank you. Thank you.
That's exciting.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say I have passed yet because I technically haven't. But
Oh, what if I just cast your
I
curse?
should. You cast or curse my graduating status.
I'm keeping you here, baby.
You just condemned me to a spring semester. What have you done?
Yeah, you're stuck with us. You're not leaving us. You tried to get away. You tried to leave.
Yeah, I'm hopefully going to be. I should be good. I got good grades. I'm consistent.
That's good. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's very proud. Of
We're having a little bit of issues right now, just to keep everyone notified. We were talking about earlier, classic Call of Duty technical issues happened on Thursday, and now we're
yeah.
getting it again.
Yeah.
So
Today was I'm pretty sure production booted the game and it crashed or something.
Oh,
Or
did
had
that
to,
happen earlier?
Yeah, I had to boot twice. So yeah, that was I knew early on that the signs were there, but maybe this gives them enough time to regroup and get themselves in it. Enough time for all that Red Bull to kick in.
Hey, you gotta love our sponsor. Shout out Red Bull.
Yeah, look at those things.
They give you wings. Did you know that?
Do they really?
Yeah.
Huh?
They give you wings.
They give you wings.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've never personally sprouted wings, but I could feel it. I
Right.
felt like I spiritually had wings when I had Red Bull.
That's true. I guess yeah. Well, hopefully
I
they can
couldn't fly,
fly.
though. I couldn't
Okay.
fly,
That's
I mean, they're Condors. Maybe they can fly.
That's true. Oh, we forgot out a call for us the other day. You have to go like this and go, caw.
Do Condors make
The
that
Condors.
noise? I feel like
No,
I
it was
really need to
Anton.
see an actual Condor now. After all this talking about Condors.
We have Google.
No, but like in person. Like I want
Oh, I
to see it
see,
in
okay.
the flesh, I guess, in the
Fair
feathers.
enough. Hey, well, we got our map going. It's all locked in. And map 2 on the way. Karachi, S&D.
See it already. Conestoga starting on defense here. Gonna have to push back the onslaught. Ooh, Dremo with the nice early pick, possibly get some good damage out, but couldn't quite finish the kill. But it's okay, because he also got put to really low health there in that trade. Throw out some util here.
Ooh,
Gets hit
connected.
markers. Yeah, he knows they're there. The push onto B site is what St. Clair's going for.
Ooh, some early picks. They got the info as well. But we are keeping the bomb,
Wow.
at least on Bay. We know that their pressure is on B, and it looks like they're about to go for that plant as well.
Oh, here they go. I was about to say, I like what Conestoga was doing. Just burning some time from St. Clair. But they're on site. They got it down. That now Conestoga is at this disadvantage. They have to push into such a deadly defuse zone. All these different high angles. St. Clair's watching from above, but J-Ray able to flush out one of the players. 3 left on the side of St. Clair, but trades out both Brandon and Slaya. Taking 2 kills. Conestoga with just Frizzy. Dremel
Nice.
left alive. Frizzy taking out Brandon, but 1 left.
This is hard, and they know exactly where he is. They can see his head poking over the corner there. All they have to do is buy time. Yeah, it's that was not a very easy situation for our last Condor.
Yeah, that's a really hard site to hold there on B. Like I just said, there's so many just high top angles. St. Clair flushed in, and you saw it. They like created a semicircle of vision around the site.
Yep. And what that other player did in the alleyway there too is first off just created so much pressure on our last player to look away. That was just so hard to know
Didn't
when
even
the right
need to
moment
shoot.
was. Yeah, no,
Just-
you
just
just
watched
have to
them.
you just have to be there because the threat of you shooting is there. Well, it's going to be round 1 to St. Clair. Or the Condors can do a little bit better on attack.
Making their way forward. They might go for this B push as well because it works so well with St. Clair. They're like, yeah, let's do the same thing here. Smoke's out, though. They're taking a lot more presence on site. They're going to get this bomb down soon.
Uh-oh.
Shaken just trying to look for a safe angle. Frizzy eliminated 3v4 for the Condors, but J-Ray trades it out, bringing it even.
That's good. And look at how Shaco is playing this corner right now. If any of those players decides to come out, they're going to get lit up immediately. And we got a bit of verticality as well from J-Ray. Just trying to scope it out. The battle is about to go down in that corner there. And J-Ray is going to win it.
That's
Shaco lost, though.
Yeah, try to get that bomb planted, couldn't quite. Now down to a 2v2, 40 seconds left on the clock. St. Clair knows Conestoga still to come to them because that bomb's on site. They just got to watch that. But J-Ray, he's going to go for the flank. He's going to get in behind these 2 players.
Oh, this is so smart. And this is what we love to see J-Ray doing. Let's hope that even if it turns into a trade, that's good. Nice. That's going to be 1 kill for J-Ray. The second one doesn't even have to happen. Doesn't even matter. They're going to be able to get that plant with a 2v1. Should be guaranteed, but nade it out.
The Semtex gets rid of Dremo, and this final St. Clair player knows they just need to run. J-Ray trying to hunt him down. He finds him inside, but gets eliminated.
I thought for sure that was a lock. St. Clair played that so well. That last player, I didn't see who it was Brandon again. This guy.
Yeah.
This guy. Get him out of here.
Such a menace. Brandon being the thorn in our side. Conestoga now down 2-0, backward to defense.
Yeah, that's hard. That looked like that was the one we were going to get.
He saved that 1 Semtex. That was all he need, and he just flung it at Dremo, stuck him in the leg.
Yeah, that's some patient play. That's what it takes. Well, Condors now privy to the preposterous planning that St. Clair has.
What a P.
It's called alliteration. They didn't teach you that in class.
No, they did not. Dremo going for the flank this time instead. I like to see it just getting behind, getting in a good position to counterattack St. Clair's offense. And whoa, Frizzy getting in there. They know where the bombs drop now.
Uh-oh. We do lose our player down on B site, though. Dremo was trying to hold it down. And the last 2 players, J-Ray and Shaco, will have to work together. Again, J-Ray, we know that he's really good at making sure he gets himself there and puts that pressure on. It's going to be up to Shaco to get onto that objective there and try to shut down a plant.
St. Clair's looking around. They want to just secure some more space and feel comfortable before they go for the push. J-Ray, yep, he's getting in a sneaky little spot here. All Shaco has to do is buy time.
Yes. Did he get some info? He's got info on 1 player, but doesn't win the gunfight. It's Brandon again. And it's going to be down to Shaco.
Hide him on the palms. J-Ray couldn't quite get the pick. Bomb plant can go down just in time. Shaco needs to kill both and defuse in time in order to win this round and bring Conestoga back into it. But it's a tough spot. Player flanking behind him, gets some good damage out, going for the reload. He's going to watch his back soon.
Yeah, I don't know if he knows someone there. He probably does not know someone's behind him the way he's positioned.
Yeah. St. Clair is playing real smart
we
now.
got to hand it to St. Clair.
Yeah.
They are genuinely they are working together really well.
It's interesting to see because Call of Duty, you usually don't think like, oh, just run at them and kill them, right? Like it's, come on, just shoot them. But right now, seeing S&D, seeing how these guys play in terms of buying time, holding sight lines, saying it earlier, just their mere presence of being there is enough to win these rounds.
Yeah, no, the instincts are really good for the St. Clair players. Condors are, honestly, I hope they're taking a lot away from this because this is just going to make them better.
Yeah. Like I said, already in the Super Conference, right? So they're going to high places next year.
And the fact that this isn't like just annihilation, there definitely is a clear, like, St. Clair is a slightly stronger team, but we're not so far behind that we're not learning anything from this.
Yes.
Nice bomb planted.
Wow. Oh, unfortunate. Frizzy tried to hand Shaco a nade, but forgot to leave the pin in. Take it down on site. Conestoga right now. They're down only 2 players left. Slaya from above, getting rid of Dremel. Frizzy's up behind. Having some trigger discipline. Gets the shots off, gets the kill, but the defuse attempt's going to go out right now. He only has so much time to shut down this St. Clair player. He can't find him. He gets eliminated all the way back from Palms.
Yeah, it was a good defuse position as well as they had that overwatch on the staircase. And St. Clair is going to walk away with 4 points on the board now.
Conestoga needs to get something going here.
Reverse sweep.
Hopefully. Hopefully.
Reverse sweep this and then reverse sweep the... Oh, no, they can't because that would mean they win the second map.
Yes.
Could be a spaceman sweep.
That guy had Snoop Dogg on his gun. Did you see that? His gun said Snoop Dogg.
I did know Snoop Dogg was in the game. I didn't see it on his gun, though.
Oh. Yeah. I think it was KB. It's Snoop Dogg gun.
Do you think it's actually Snoop Dogg playing?
I hope not.
Oh.
He's good.
Yeah.
He's good at the game, man.
That'd be crazy.
Has some skills.
All right. Round 5. Ooh, early pick is not going to come out for Frizzy. He was hoping maybe they could get themselves a 4v3 as St. Clair goes on to attack. They're looking for that B-site plant again.
It's really interesting. We've seen no action on A. Over and over, both teams are attacking this B-site. Because I think it's both an attacker-sided, but defender.
Oh my god, good push here from Frizzy, but he can't connect with the bullets, and he loses the gunfight again. I like the aggression, but Slaya somehow shuts him down.
That's not the position you want to give up to the attacking St. Clair team. Getting that off angle over by the Palms. Going to get that plant down, be able to watch that for any possible defuse. It's going to be deadly for Conestoga to retake, but J-Ray getting up close. He sees the one player run away. Is he going to go for the ninja? Oh, he tried to get something done, but no. St. Clair holding close. Gets rid of him. Taking another round in their favor.
One more match point on map 2 for St. Clair. Yeah, well, I also said S&D, not one of the Condors' strongest game modes in general. Also up against a squad that you knew was going to be difficult to play against. Not entirely surprised. We are getting close. The problem is that they play that B-site so well.
They really, you see it over and over again. St. Clair always has a player go forward, take a forward position. But like you said, there's always that overwatch in the background. There's always one guy just being that guardian angel from above and taking care.
Yeah. They can't play that B-site if they're going in as a 1v2. Oh, on the ground. What an aggressive push.
He gets eliminated, but not before taking down 2 of Conestoga's players.
They come out on top on that trade. 3 left. It's just J-Ray. Work your magic, baby. We've seen you do it before.
Let's see this 1v3 possibilities. Holding back. St. Clair's getting a little push forward. He might be able to punish them because of that.
Got the info.
Corner. Yep, he gets the 1. Just 2 left. Oh, he knows where they are.
Yeah, they're looking for him, too. They're watching that A site. And getting that bomb picked up again, it's going to be very difficult. You only got 40 seconds left. There ain't going to be a lot of time to make your moves.
He's got to get something done here. St. Clair, they play smart. They know that they don't have to hunt him down, and they can just wait. because the retake would definitely be in their favor. J-Ray instead, he's going to go on the hunt. Brandon eliminated. 25 seconds on the clock, though. This final player hides and plays safe.
Yeah, but you know where he's going to be on that bomb, and I think he's got to know that too. Come on, you got to get in there. 15 seconds left. Get the kill. Yeah, you had to know that he's going to be playing bomb, and I think he was a bit ready for it, but he was still mid-run. No ADS. And 6-0 for St. Clair. Good attempt from J-Ray. You like to see it. You started to get in the zone, and I'm going to say they're getting in the zone now.
Yes. I see things are definitely taking a bit more of a tone change. Although it was 6-0, these guys, they're not too happy with search and destroy, like you said. This isn't the game mode they want to be winning on, what they want to be going for. With Control coming up next, still in Karachi.
He's on Karachi, yeah.
I think these guys can bring it back, bring it to 2-1, and still stay in the series.
Yeah, it's an entirely different game. I mean, from SND to any of these other point controls, so much different. Because in this, you're not worried about spawns, right? A lot of your map positioning in Call of Duty is dependent on where you want your opponents to spawn.
Yeah.
You're trying to force spawns. And you don't have to worry about that in S&D.
You die, you die.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a much different approach to the game in terms of your positioning and how you play it.
Control still matters in sense of staying alive because of the limited lives count. We've seen it before where teams have just played for killing each other. Like they haven't even gone for objectives. They're just, you know what, let's play some TDM real quick and flush the amount of lives
you just
on the
force
other side of the teams.
You
exactly.
get your position,
you corral them and you just, it's like a slaughterhouse
Spawn
almost.
traps. Yep.
Makes me mad hearing that word.
Slaughterhouse?
No, spawn traps.
Spawn traps.
What am I, a cow?
Well, I'm concerned. I don't get how either one would trigger you. But.
Oh, just the old days of being spawn traps.
Oh, I see. That's what we call a skill issue.
Hey man, I was like 10. Okay.
Doesn't change.
My
the
age
fact.
playing Modern Warfare was a lot different from your age playing Modern Warfare. Okay?
I laid the ground. I went to war so you could live free.
I just liked getting the weapon camos.
Try it out. That was fun. Diamonds?
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
What'd you go for diamond on?
Assault rifles and then shotguns.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
I felt,
action.
I don't know, running around with the shotgun just one-shotting people was very, very fun. There was
yeah, of course.
my favorite weapon in all of the Call of Duty games, I'll say right now, it was in Advanced Warfare. It was this pistol you could get that would one-shot people, and I found it so funny because the round you loaded in the pistol, you'd crack it open like a shotgun, and you just put this massive metal block. It was a metal cube in there, and then load it back up, and you one-shot someone if you hit them.
That is wonderful.
I got the full camo on that one. I loved it so much.
How many nukes did you get?
I don't think I've ever gotten nuke, to be honest. I think I'm nukeless. I mean, if we talk about zombies, there's a lot of nukes in that I've gotten, but...
I feel that's like the COD equivalent of Elden Ring's Maidenless.
Nukeless.
You are nukeless.
No. And I wither away.
That's wonderful. Yeah, well, back to Karachi, we're going to end up going now against St. Clair here. This is a match point, so if St. Clair wins this next one, as Dunzo playoff bracket is over, it ends. So hopefully we can light this one up. Again, what I was saying just by the end of it, I mean, especially with J-Ray kind of locking in like that, I'm hoping that this is the team now saying, oh, now we're warmed up.
Okay, this is time to play.
Reverse sweep.
Turn the monitors on.
Reverse sweep.
Yes.
Reverse sweep.
Maybe the headset volume, they turn it on right.
Crank it up. I'm sure that probably wasn't the problem, but...
You see the cats on the keyboard earlier as well? That was rough. I don't know who let those in.
Who let these?
They're invisible. You can't see them right now.
What right now? Are they always invisible?
Yeah.
That implies that I could see them at some point.
Well, it's like, you know in Predator how they're invisible? They have like the warping effect. Like you can still kind of see their outline. That's what it was. But the camera doesn't pick it up.
Right.
I walked in there and I tried to lift one up and I saw the 3 lasers point on my forehead and I backed out. Like, I can't touch that cat.
Yeah, there is one in there.
It's hunting for sport.
Yeah. At least we're locked in our own room. They can't get us in here.
No,
they can't hurt us. It's okay.
We just have to worry about the goblins and
the gremlins. Yeah.
The gremlins?
The tech gremlins. Or goblins, whichever they are now.
They just keep like multiplying in the vents, man. I swear. I've squished so many. I had to buy a new pair of shoes. I couldn't get it off.
Oh man, what's your count at?
Like 57, I think.
Oh, you would have a
now.
nuke.
Shouldn't put that here, though. This is a college campus.
Use it.
I like Waterloo and Kitchener, okay? I want it to stay the way it is.
Save it in case a Bile Titan makes it its way over here.
Okay.
That sounds good. All right, potentially GG's as match point. Now going forward for St. Clair, the Condors doing their best to get things in. A couple squats to warm it up. And Dremos ready to lock in.
Having your assault rifle, like, stowed away in front of you like that, that seems really uncomfortable to run. I feel like I'd be, like, kneeing
It's like a wooden pony.
Oh, okay. Maybe I could see. I could do that.
Anyways, we get into it. It's time. Reverse sweep St. Clair. We're heading into control. 30 lives on the board.
Oh.
And 2 points. Brandon, goodbye.
Rhythm Conestoga taking some ground here around A. Both teams not playing for objectives. Saying it earlier, might just be team deathmatch. And it looks like that already. Both these guys just hunting each other down.
Yeah.
Usually it goes for team deathmatch for a bit until one team gets a major disadvantage, and then they start playing for objectives.
Yeah,
then
I mean,
it switches up.
Grabbing yourselves a couple ticks on point if you can it doesn't hurt, but you don't want to overcommit to any of this. And right now the Condors are doing a good job of keeping things even, but St. Clair is still playing a threatening presence around mid, and they're trying to get a couple points on Ruins. And Frizzy just can't find that player. He tries to dive in. There it is. Nice. He's going to get himself on. I think that first tick was cleared there for St. Clair.
Shoot that guy in midair. Take him down like some duck hunt. Conestoga trying to just stop this control over this mid zone on Ruins, like you said. Don't want him to capture that objective. Be at a disadvantage.
Nice. Good kills, and they're shutting it down anymore again. One tick was gathered there by St. Clair on A.
Ooh, but with 27 seconds left on the clock, Conestoga wants to keep these guys off objective and keep that clock going down because they have a kill advantage, but only by 2. Okay, not by 3, 4.
Holding it now, though. Still 3 by it.
Nice, nice. I like it. Just keep them off. Conestoga knows what to do here, what to play to win this round.
Moffat, yeah. Oh, no. A trade there, though. That's going to be okay. We're still in the lead. 4 kills into the lead. Get them off point. That clock is now stopped. 6 seconds left. They got to watch their flank. Yeah, he was paying attention. J-Ray does get eliminated, though. Dremo off the board, too. And now the rest of St. Clair on point. They need to get them off. Another tick going in on A point, and the Condors having a difficult time getting them off of the Ruins.
With only 6 seconds left, they only need to get 1 wipe, get rid of St. Clair, but they're about to capture this point. A under control, just B left. Another minute is added to the clock. Conestoga holding that advantage, but not quite.
Yeah, and now we see Brandon already snaking his way around to B site in case the Condors make their way over there.
They still have the advantage, up by 3 kills. If Conestoga can just hunt down these few players, get those 11 lives off the board, and able to take round 1, it will be nice. But like you said, yes, St. Clair, they're playing objectives this time. They're making Conestoga come to them to an unfavorable position. J-Ray pushing up, okay. Triple kill in the name of the Condors. Just 1 guy left on site. Eliminates J-Ray, but the rest of the team collapses on.
This is massive, especially with the kill lead that they have, 13-6. Frizzy on a killing spree. And look at him going right now. Frizzy is hunting them down, but he eventually gets eliminated. Brandon is going to be his murderer. And the Condors trying to set up that line now to prevent St. Clair from pushing through, but they do take down Dremo. 5 kills left. We're down to 10, about to lose our double digits. And St. Clair do find themselves back onto B point.
J-Ray shot in the back, take it down. They're just keeping that clock at 20 a bit longer with only 4 lives left. All Conestoga has to do is wipe these guys. Frizzy with the 1. Shiko tries to get another. Not quite, but 2 players left. St. Clair, just Brandon and Priestley holding down this point. 20 seconds. And J-Ray gets rid of Priestley. Just Brandon. The threat amongst them.
Push him. Push him.
No, he's got to go to them. He's got to go to them.
Light him up. There it is. Condors going to get the win on control. A huge, heavy-handed victory in terms of lives. I mean, they lost a few at the end there. It was down to 5. But what a great lock-in. I mean, both Frizzy and J-Ray. Let's give it to them. They were doing some absolute damage when it came to that control. But points, they got to be careful because that was a very close series.
I think the Red Bull did kick in.
Yeah.
I think it got to their system. It's running through, and you could see
the wings
amount
have
of speed. The wings are out there. It's going to be interesting, though, because the amount of speed they're using, the fatigue might kick in because it is first to 3.
Right. Well, we're going to find out.
Okay.
Now Condors already pushing real hard on point. Sometimes makes it a little harder, though, to keep a hold of your lives, but we are going to get first blood. Nice. Priestley down, Slaya down. Brandon is starting to rack up some kills on the leaderboard.
We already got a tick, though, holding on site. We just got to watch out from this high-up angles. Brandon trying to get him behind and flank. The rest of Conestoga is grouping up behind Shaco. Going to try and keep him safe as he slowly gains more and more control over this objective.
Oh, yeah, we do have a lost player, Shaco, on objective. We'll get eliminated out there. Priestley and KB moving their way on a point. But we do have J-Ray holding it high, grabbing himself a little itty-bitty two-piece. Can he get 3? He is locking down this point by himself.
Brandon is just causing issues for Conestoga in the back lane. It's okay. Shaco finally extinguishes that flame, but on site, the control in favor of Conestoga is gone just like that, but it's okay. They got the 2 ticks. They don't need much more to get the rest of it secured.
And the good thing is we're not down that many lives either. Only by 2. This is still quite an even match in terms of lives.
You usually see the team with more objective control have less lives.
Because they're pushing themselves into unnice positions.
Let's see, J-Ray eliminated right now. St. Clair's getting deep into Conestoga's territory. And as we're just saying, the lives were pretty even. Conestoga losing that safe ground and now being put into a lesser count, 22-14. They got to play a bit safer and try and get those kills to catch back up.
Yeah, no, they definitely have to start playing their position out. That last player for St. Clair is holding down a point. And now they're kind of trapped in. This is that spawn travel I was talking about before. Condors not in the best of positions.
No, 14 seconds left on the clock and down 9 lives. They got to touch this objective, but they can't. They can't get through the impenetrable wall. St. Clair is set up until Frizzy might open up a bit more space, taking care of rooftops. And they're on point. They got it. They're stalling out the clock at 1.8 seconds.
Oh, my God. Okay, let's see, though. But they got a long way to go. 7 kills. If they want to even this up, you cannot get eliminated from it. But they got point, though. This is massive. Another extra minute on the clock now.
More time is excellent. They just need that space to push forward. Shaco getting the 1 kill inside. The rest of his team's getting eliminated elsewhere. He's got to get ready to might see a B push here because they're down in lives. But Shaco, oh my goodness, getting some extra space for Conestoga in terms of lives to catch up with only 5 left. There's 1 respawn available, and then the team can get wiped.
Right, now we do have a big B hold by St. Clair, and we're starting to lose our players down to the final 4 lives. They're working together. They got to stick together. They got to get these kills. We can't be too close to lose this. Nice. Dremo is going to get a second one, and now 12 on the board. But that is a lot of lives left, and with 14 seconds counting down, they are not in a good position. 2 players left for the Condors. Can they light them up? 1 left. It's going to be J-Ray, and he is deleted.
It was a really nice push there at the end. You saw Dremel got a triple kill. Conestoga was making their way on. J-Ray as well was ready, but the overall lack of lives, the losses they took at the beginning of that match put them in such an unfavorable position.
I was tough. It was around that 20 mark where things started to go really south. They lost about 6 lives in a matter of like 20 seconds.
They had a good A-hold at the start, but then Brandon, this guy, once again, you need to watch out for him. He got right into the backline of Conestoga, completely ignored flushing them off of objective, and broke that hold, allowing his team to push forward on a weakened objective hold and just, like we're saying, keep them corralled and spawn trapped in the back.
Trophy's not out in time, and it's going to be St. Clair on a site. We'll see if we get some height on that one. 1 kill, not 2. The other hiding behind that wall there. 2 kills. Great for Dremo. Is what I talked about. We know he can light it up as well.
Oh, yeah. Up above. Got that rifle in hand. Getting kills in the name of Conestoga. Getting St. Clair's presence wiped off of A. They did manage to take a tick, but that's okay.
And they're not going to play for the clear because they know that's not going to be good for them. We do see J-Ray trying to light it up by St. Clair. They knew exactly what was going on, and a B push.
Interesting. Yeah, a bit of a mix-up coming from St. Clair. They know they got to play objective this time because they're down already. 3 kills might not seem like much to us, but to them, it's a big difference.
Well, they just really did not want to get spawn trapped on that far side, the right side of the map there. So they go for that B hold, and they are lighting it up. Almost 2 ticks on the board.
Oh, Frizzy on site inside the diner. He's got to watch out in the back room. St. Clair's holding strong, but not for long. J-Ray coming in, sweeping up the mess.
Oh, no. We do lose J-Ray off the board. And we still have Dremo hanging out, trying to put some pressure on, but watch your back when you go around the corner. Yeah, no, I think he's on the inside. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, the highlights almost lied to me there.
That's a good kill, though.
They got control. They got that tick down. St. Clair keeps playing for objectives and only managing to get 1 tick, but Conestoga up by 2 lives now. It's still close.
Yeah, but the problem is those objectives. So there's going to be a big nuisance in their butts.
And Conestoga physically cannot capture either objectives now because of that tick control.
Yeah, well, let's see if they can light them up. Yeah, they're going to do that. 2 people gone. Goodbye, B site. Now control of us, and we can try to push our way back to A site, see if we can get them out. They're going to have to light them up quick, though, because they are back on A.
14-19, 5-kill advantage, 4-kill advantage now Conestoga. They got to trade this out. Dremel thrown on, but the trophy system's going to block all that util usage. Point A secured in the name of St. Clair with 2 ticks on B. If they win this by objective, it won't be too difficult for them to push on and get that final tick.
Yeah, and they're trying to snake on through. Look at them already making that push. KB is trying to snake his way over to B site, and he's going to get lit up by Frizzy.
12 kills left on the board. Needed for Conestoga to shut down St. Clair, but St. Clair holding strong in this objective. They want to get this final tick. They're able to secure this match just by this control alone. Conestoga, they have this advantage in kills, but just like that, a good push and hold from St. Clair. They bring it even, and even hold that advantage for
Frizzy.
Just a second until, yeah, Frizzy shuts down.
Good sidearm usage there. It's St. Clair, though. If you didn't see it, snuck their way over to the point. And a second win for St. Clair.
They're playing smart right now, swapping points just like that, completely negating any possibility of Conestoga winning through those kills, winning through, of course, that spawn control. These guys know what they're doing.
This is now the long, long road to victory.
This is it, Conestoga.
Match point, yeah. St. Clair could lock things in here.
We'll see 2-1. Conestoga on the other side, they want to play for objectives here. We've seen it. This team that spawns on this far side, they go for it every time. A already being pushed in. Shaker one side, trophy down as well. They got to watch out above. A St. Clair player shooting at them.
Oh, already cap zone. Yeah, look, almost going all the way up to 2 ticks.
Wow.
And we're still up in players as well.
Having those 3 players on absolutely boosting that capture rate is insane. They did take a few losses and get flushed out, but look at that percentage.
That's huge. Unfortunately, that last tick didn't connect, and it is going to get cleared out by that last player, Brandon, on A site. And we're down by 2.
Yeah, they're pushed back into the worst position now, being stuck in this spawn spot. Shaco, ooh, beautiful angle. Getting rid of Slay up above. J-Ray a kill as well. Nice.
Yeah, I was going to say J-Ray's already just scoping out that B site, making sure that St. Clair isn't making their way over there because he knows how much they love to be sneaky.
Well, Conestoga here, both Frizzy and the rest of the team on point, except for J-Ray, able to take that A in the name of Conestoga. They're not even down that many kills. The advantage they hold right now is really nice. They just got to push on and take control of B site.
Yeah, they're making a way around the backside, too, through alley. They are giving that space to St. Clair. Oh, they are being sneaky right now.
A minute 30 on the clock. They got a lot of time. Right?
Yeah, I like this.
Set up.
I like this play for the Condors. If they can get themselves around that backside. I mean, St. Clair's playing for that top side, and J-Ray does give them a bit of information, maybe that they're going to push that way, or maybe it's a decoy, and Frizzy can make his way through. He's going to wait for his team to get back to him, though.
They're trying to get in close. Yeah, group up, but the spawns are not in their favor. 21-18, Conestoga down these 3 lives right now is not good. KB holding behind this car, constantly being a threat and slowing down this advance. Oh, Dremel trying to find him. Shaco finishes him off. Conestoga getting a bit more space to push in, but St. Clair with the flank coming in behind them. These guys got to watch their back soon. And the double kill going out.
Yeah, the information's there. J-Ray knows, okay, there's a player there, but where did they go? And now St. Clair is just trying to hold onto their lead as long as possible. 40 seconds left. If they can keep Condors off that B site, they can win this.
J-Ray might find himself a kill here. Get some good damage out. Yep, kills him behind porta bodies. Tremo accidentally Shaco shot.
Yeah, get on point, though.
Ooh. Let's see J-Ray going in behind. He's on. He's ready. He's getting some control, but the rest of his team nowhere to be found. The onslaught of St. Clair already eliminating him. 22 seconds left on the clock. Conestoga needs to play for objective here.
Yeah, J-Ray bought themselves a little bit more time, but unfortunately, they are spawned so far away, and St. Clair is looking like they might lock this one down. A massive lead, almost 10 kills ahead, and with no one able to get on site. That final 3 seconds will count down, and St. Clair are going to take a victory.
Wow. Good hold from them. You got to give it. The absolute control Conestoga had over A site. St. Clair recognized that and said, you know what? Let's put our resources elsewhere, right? Let's go over and hold down B, and my goodness, they set up a wall.
They're a good team.
Yes.
I mean, there's really not much more you can say against it. They're a solid team. I mean, St. Clair knows what they're doing.
There you have it. Conestoga tried to match up against them tonight. Couldn't quite in the end.
Hey, this is something to the team thought, might end up happening. We did go up again against them in practice just yesterday. We had a 3-2 victory. We had a 3-1 loss. We thought, it's going to be possible here. But on the day, I think some of that momentum for the Condors came in just a little bit too late. It looked like it was starting to get there, but you can't win them all. And St. Clair continues and remains to be the big bad of Ontario.
It's okay, though, because these guys are still in Super Conference. We've been saying it all day. They've already earned themselves a nice spot going forward. They'll definitely see St. Clair again next year over there, and they'll be able to get their revenge. And we also said earlier, a lot of good experience, data, and stuff to put forward in terms of the team play these guys have.
Right.
Getting out of this match.
I think the big thing is that they got Shako in the mix now. Playing with them for it's like a month and a half now. They got him finally back in the mix, and I think that's good going forward. If they keep this comp, I think the squad can work some magic because they, especially playing against teams like St. Clair, and now the fact that they're going into Super Conference. By God, they are going to have some hard matches, and they're going to have to adjust and learn very quickly. But it's going to make them better players.
Exactly. There's no way. We've always heard it from most of these teams playing against the high-level teams in the collegiate, those really honored teams. St. Clair, even if they lose, it's still a major learning experience.
Yeah, no, I mean, as long as you take it that way. It is possible to get smacked and just learn nothing from it, but I don't think...
It was close today still. Yeah. It wasn't, it was a 3-0, but those matches were still close.
Right. But yeah, no, I was just saying, I don't think these are the kind of players to not learn stuff from it, especially with a solid coach like Coach Eric behind you. Potsy, he's going to make sure that you're implementing adjustments when they're absolutely needed. And there's a couple here. I mean, I looked at it. A lot of the gunfights were going in favor of St. Clair. I mean, St. Clair's just their precision was lethal.
Yes.
It was on point. I mean, pinpoint accuracy at times. And you clean up that, you're going to be a little more on par. But then also their comfortability moving around, just changing objectives on a whim and doing it as a team. It wasn't one player saying, I should do this now. It was, all right, this is the set plan. They're taking over this point. They're in this spawn. Let's move here real quick. Force them to play to us.
They readjusted really nice.
They were never playing to what we were doing, except for a couple times on those pushes and control there.
Yes.
They did have to. We forced them to play to our game, but for the most part, we were having to play to their game and adjust. And it's really hard to get ahead when you're always trying to play catch up.
Yeah, you don't want to play the other team's game, right? You got to keep it under control, keep it in your ballpark, not theirs. And Conestoga just couldn't quite do that.
Right.
Another thing I saw as well, especially with St. Clair, we were saying it, the trades. They always seemed like they had two players near each other at all times. There wasn't a lot of just stragglers going off, doing their own thing. You would always see Conestoga, yes, they could get a kill, but there was always almost like a fallback guy ready to trade that out behind.
Exactly.
So
yeah, no, that's it was quite the match.
Yes.
That's for sure. But yeah, St. Clair again, as I said, remains to be the big bads, and we are done in playoffs.
Quarterfinals is good though.
There's no more for us.
Still made it forward, nice, yeah.
No. Yeah.
Going into semifinals, St. Clair going forward will definitely. I wouldn't be surprised if they win it.
Cool.
If they win the grand finals, honestly.
That's true. Well, our weekend run is over. We will be back on Monday, though, with some CS. And we still, I guess, just figure out as playoffs go what the rest of the matches be past that. So if you want some Counter-Strike action, please join us back on Monday for some CS2. And, of course, definitely make sure you're hitting up our socials. But I do believe the squad said that we can go chat with them. So we're going to throw to a quick break and then go hang out with them.
Conestoga College is setting the stage for a new era in gaming. In 2025, we're opening a state-of-the-art Esports Venue, a premier facility for high-performing gamers in Canada.
In this 10,000 square foot facility, we're putting you in the center of the action. The facility will have 50 top-tier PC stations, 5 console stations, immersive VR stations, a team operations room, a full production suite, and a premier competition stage.
Esports is a rapidly evolving industry with global viewership of 532 million in 2022. This initiative goes beyond esports. It's also a platform for forging bonds, making memories, and creating connections.
Since 2020, Condors Esports continues to evolve, providing industry-leading facilities and experiences to the esports community.
Conestoga's Esports Venue expresses a sustainable and intentional future to compete, play, and work, all powered by gaming.
And now we're down here hanging out with the squad as, you know, the season ends. Very brave of you guys to do an interview after this. So I commend you guys. We had to convince them a little bit. Jerry, I'll talk to you first here. You know, you guys went into this knowing that this was going to be a hard matchup. You knew this wasn't going to be easy. I mean, St. Clair, they're the big bads. What was at the back of your minds before the matchup? Because it did look like there was a serious look on all your faces before this one.
Going into the match, we knew that it was going to be a tough matchup. We went up against their full lineup. They were all ready. They've all been playing all day. They had different leagues to play. So going into it, we were like, you know, we're going to have a lot of fun, but at the same time, we've gone through everything that we've needed to go through this year. So we come in and play our game. There's always a chance to take it.
That's absolutely true. And again, you said scrims were looking like, hey, there's some back and forth there too. So the possibility is there. We said it before, winnable. Unfortunately, it changes from day to day. I'm going to give you the final thoughts. You always have some good final closing remarks here, but I only prepared enough questions for one. So I got to get down here. Frizzy, running around. How were you guys handling this guy? It looked like they were all over you guys at points. Was there a lot of readjustments to what they were doing, or was it you guys trying to find your footing again to your play style? Which way were you playing? To catch up with yourselves or to catch up with them?
I mean, that's just a really good team. We're always on the back foot. But I wanted to say that, you know, first year, Condors, like, this is our first year competing, and we made Super Conference. So obviously we got to work on the little things to take on teams like St. Clair. But, you know, I think give us another year and we're competing with St. Clair for sure. So,
hey, I like that. I'm going to squeeze by you here. Get over to Drummond, my man here. I was going to touch on that actually. Super Conference. I mean, we got to start looking forward, right? You got to be confident. The fact you guys made it in. I mean, Frizzy made the point. That's a huge deal. Is that intimidating or exciting?
I'm pretty excited. I mean, I feel like this season we didn't have too much competition going into it. But, you know, now that we're actually going to be competing against good schools, I'm excited to get down and grinding.
When does the grind start?
I mean, next season, supposedly.
Oh, no, you're supposed to say right now, right?
I mean, of course, yeah, right now.
That's great. All right, Shaco, I got to get you back down here, too. For you, fitting into this must have been exciting. I mean, they were talking so much about how well you fit in now. You're a very objective-based player. I'm watching your movement. You're sleek out there. How nice has it been to slot in with these guys in the season, and now you get to do it in a higher league?
Oh, I mean, it's been an honor playing with these guys. These guys are all great Call of Duty players, and they're all great guys. It's good to build Team Chem, and, I mean, we're just getting started, I feel like. Yeah. So, yeah, let's move forward and whatever.
And whatever. words of wisdom. All right, I said I'm going to let J. Ray close things off here. Yeah, final thoughts out to the crew. Usually I save this for the coach, but you got some good words of wisdom I hear from time to time. So final thoughts as we close out the season.
This season has been an absolute grueler, especially for me and Dremo. We started out the COD team last semester. We've only elevated from there, and I can't wait to continue elevating with these guys, with the new academy guys that come in, and I'm ready to be a powerhouse.
I love it. And I think Conestoga is on its way to do exactly that with these four here. So, again, congratulations on the season. It wasn't to the finals, but you are in Super Conference, and that's something to be proud of. So, GG's, yay. There's no audience here to celebrate with us. Anyways, that's going to be it. I love it. If you're at home, make sure you're hitting up the socials and giving a big clap for these boys, too. They got something to be proud of. But that's it. We're going to close off for tonight. And, again, a reminder, we do have CS on Monday.